So I decided to check out Halo Infinite's campaign almost a year later. Isn't that crazy? It has been almost a year since the launch of at least the multiplayer side of Halo Infinite. And I played through the campaign originally on the Xbox One, and so I want to try it on PC. I'm doing a legendary run right now. It's very interesting how different this game plays the second time you have gone through it. Thinking back to a year ago, I mean, everybody was pretty stoked with Infinite last November, December. Such a strong start, and you look at the competitors like Vanguard and Battlefield 2042. It really felt like, oh my gosh, finally it happened. And now, I mean, I don't need to probably recap the whole story. We didn't see the quality of life improvements, and we didn't see the content coming this year. And now Infinite is in a very precarious place. I call it blind hope. Think we could be at the turning point for this game. Actually, I think I know we're at the turning point. There really is only two routes, right? Infinite has to take on some of the ethos that the MCC, development team brought to that game, the iterative improvements over time, and do it fast, or I don't think there's much of a future for Halo Infinite's multiplayer. Like, they have to start putting up, great quality of life improvements and new content quickly. Otherwise, I don't see how things are going to shift directions. So again, with the leadership change, you have new people there with experience fixing MCC. And that's what we're going to talk about in the video today. If you've been playing Halo Infinite's campaign this last year, a few questions for you in the comments. Are you excited for network co-op, and how does the game hold up after a year? What do you think of the sort of semi-open world design with the kind of mission nodes in place? Last year, I really loved it, and I'm enjoying it a second time through, but it is one of those things that I wish the campaign could see additional updates over time. It feels like the world was intended to obviously have more, right? There's echoes of Breath of the Wild everywhere, but sometimes when you explore that vista or go look for that thing over there, it doesn't yield something meaningful to you as the player. Whereas like the Breath of the Wild, philosophy is there's always something, right? If you see a rock out of place, there's always a Korok seed or something underneath it. So anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy. Call it what you will, but I really hope we are nearing that turning point for Infinite. Halo Infinite, good old Halo Infinite campaign. It's been almost a year since the launch of Halo Infinite. That kind of freaks me out. This year has gone by remarkably fast. If you feel like this year went quickly, shout out in the comments down below. I think we are nearing the turning point of Halo Infinite. I think the title of the video will be something like I'm ready to love Halo Infinite again. And it's true. I am ready to fall back in love with this game. Because a year ago, a little over a year ago, I guess, I really did. I loved the base gameplay in Infinite. Like on the multiplayer side and on the campaign side, I thought it was really fun. Really enjoyed this campaign, to be honest with you. Only went through it once, so I probably need to go back through it again. I think with network co-op, that'll be a good opportunity to do so. But it's got me reminiscing and thinking why this year went the way that it did, and why I'm kind of confident and hopeful that the next year is going to be pretty different for Infinite. I really do think the turning point is near for this game. So Pierre Heinz, new leadership over at 343, heavily involved with fixing Halo MCC. And that was an interesting ride. If you guys didn't participate in the Master Chief Collection flights, basically the Halo Insider program launched, I believe, in like March of 2019 or around that time. And they started doing really regular flights and improvements to the Master Chief Collection. And over the course of a few years, it got so much better. If you play Master Chief Collection today, it is nothing like what it was in 2014, and even nothing what it was like in 2019. I have a feeling that Halo Infinite needs to do the exact same, because I was thinking about it. If you were to add like 10 new maps to Infinite but not fix any of the main friction point issues that players have, any of the pain points that the regular player base is talking about, the way it feels on mouse and keyboard, the way the game like handles network stuff, so many issues that are still like present in the menus, all that jazz. Like, you have to fix those first before you go like crazy on the content side. So that's one of the reasons I think we're nearing the turning point, is because you look at the winter update that's coming. Forge is a big deal for this game in a game that hasn't had a whole lot of new maps. I mean, almost no new maps in the course of a year. The community getting one of the best Forge tools that they've ever had access to is massive. It's going to be huge for this game, man. Little Master Chief. Twisted a lever. Halo 4 vibes right there.
The pylons. Take 'em out.
Network co-op's going to be pretty fun too. But you kind of get what I mean. I feel like if they can begin a cadence of like actually like meaningful fixes, if the leadership change does manifest into faster, more tangible results for us, the players, like in terms of how the game feels, how fun it is, then I'm ready to really fall in love with this game, man. Oh, should not have picked that up. All right, for those of you who've played Halo Infinite like a couple of times through on the campaign, what do you think? How does it hold up to secondary playthroughs and like third playthroughs and stuff? I'm curious to know. So here's the thing, like the Master Chief Collection launched in a real rough state.
Now let's head back.
And it became awesome after time. It just took a long, long time. So, I don't know. I would like to hope that Infinite can do similarly. I would love to hope that. So. Hello, no, I don't want to mess with you today, bro. But of course, I could be wrong. I'd rather be hopeful. I'd rather play some Halo Infinite campaign with you all today. Boop. Now we disable the drill and we keep the campaign rolling. The cutscenes in this game looked great. I want some campaign DLC. Like, I would love to play some more. Especially, like, with the tech for co-op. Like, if they are going to be working on new story content, playing it co-op off the start would be huge. Hello. 1, 2. Okay, forgot how to fight you. Oh, yeah, we timed that. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, GG. Good fight, my friend. Good fight. I'll take the big old gravity hammer.
Didn't think we were gonna make it back there.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for watching today's chill Halo Infinite video. Let me know what you think about everything down below. Are we at the turning point? I sure hope so. I'm ready to start playing this game, man. I had a really good time playing a bunch in November, December, and January, and I kind of checked out in February. I'm ready to kind of re-engage,
It's not.
depending on how much they update and how much they fix. But I got hope. It's always hope.
Let's see what's down.
If you played this campaign, that's what it's kind of like always all about.
Laser was modified very
All right, thanks for watching.
into the
We'll see you next time.